Okay, y'all, so I wanted to take my bonnet off when I did this video because I wanted y'all to see how serious I am about what I'm about to say. But is it just me, or between Thanksgiving around 5 in the evening up until present day, I have been getting nothing but text alerts from just Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works, Shein, Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova has been texting extremely badly. But since the holiday season, I've been getting these alerts talking about Black Friday deals and things like that. And it's really telling that the corporations are not reading the room, because they don't understand that we, as the new adults, my age bracket, so I'm going to say 26 through 37, we realize that there's no sale in Black Friday. It's just a scam that you're running. You jack the prices up the week before just to then discount them to what they originally were before you put them on sale. We know there's no sales now. We no longer are enthused by your blenders, your crock pots, your toaster ovens, your TVs. Nothing worth value is on Black Friday, meaning rent, meaning discounts on bills, meaning discounts on taxes, because this is tax season coming up. And so it's almost as if no one's reading the room. And then with tariffs about to happen under the new presidency, it's just really telling that as the consumer, you can literally tell a corporation, hey, this is what we want to see. And because we live in a capitalist society, they're like, yeah, we hear you, but this is what we're going to offer you. And I feel good that I have not participated in anything pertaining to Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Nothing. Seeing Walmart empty really did something to my heart. It made me jump for joy, especially after seeing them endorse a dictator. So this is America, you know? And being honest, let me take this off. At first, because this is one of the first years that I'm actually making big girl money. And when I say big girl money, it's to the point where I literally have everything I want, everything I need, anything that's been on a wish list or anything of mine over the past, I'm going to say 5 years. I've checked it off my goal box. I own my car. I'm in a rent-controlled house. I love it to death. My son has every toy, everything you could possibly want. I've gotten so conditioned to being okay with what I have that I don't have a desire to go out and spend money. Nothing has been worth it. Products are cheaply made now. There's no long lasting or longevity in anything that we buy. I can say this personally. I've seen personal growth within me since, making this decision almost 5 years ago at this point. But really getting to a point where I am okay with the things I have, and whatever I don't have, I do not need. And truly digesting that and understanding that. Even when it comes to my hair, my nails, I do my own nails at home now. I get my hair done maybe 4 to 6 times a year. It depends on the event, or it depends on, and that's an investment because it's my natural hair. This is all my hair. So just seeing how, as the consumer, companies and corporations don't listen, and how capitalism really is a big thing, brings me to my next point as a consumer. The things that need to be on Black Friday, i.e. mortgages, i.e. rent, i.e. electric bills. To me, in my opinion, if you paid your bills on time from January to November, I feel like December should be no charge month as part of a Black Friday stipend or what have you, just to kind of reset the economy as far as Christmas shopping goes. And that's another thing. Families don't have money to go Christmas shopping like that. You'd be surprised how some of us do utilize Salvation Armies and, donation programs, because financially it is hard to keep up. The prices of things are through the roof. I think the last time I purchased a laptop, my gaming PC was about $1,400. my school PC was about $275. But even trying to go and get like your kid a PS5 or Xbox, you're paying up until $500-$600. Realistically, the average another stimulus package coming, because between tariffs and inflation and just the average person trying to do remote jobs, the tech industry failing, it's just about to be very telling. And I'm not gonna lie, as a black woman who just hit a new tax percentile, I'm just looking at everybody like, because we literally tried to forewarn y'all and nobody listened. Like, laugh at me all you want, but I literally own a 2007 Chevy because honestly, realistically, it makes absolutely no sense to me to go finance a car that, one, the interest rate on it is going to be crazy. Two, the MSRP on the car is not really what they pay for it. And me working in contracting and accounting and understanding numbers and things like that, over the years, I've gained a great understanding for MSRP and how that works. And also, just getting into the personal property taxes, the sales taxes on a vehicle. A $20,000 car could end up costing me roughly about $32,000 between personal property taxes, between registering the vehicle plates, car insurance. And honestly, as somebody who's making right above $55,000 a year, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. To someone who, doesn't have a child with a disability, doesn't have that many responsibilities, it may not seem like a lot, but realistically, it's a lot. And truth be told, I take pride in having over the last 5 years, especially since the 2019 pandemic happened, that I'd much rather invest my time, energy, and money into things like life insurance policies, into trust, into estate planning for my son, into creating a will, versus me going Black Friday shopping in the things I buy, not only not holding their value, but within 45 days either being lost, broken, overlooked, no longer needed, etc. So my text messages, I don't know how I would green screen to do that, but over 58 messages of just, hey, it's a sale here, it's a sale there, and seeing how completely empty Walmart has been, it just warms my heart, because I feel like my people are starting to get it. I feel like they're starting to understand, and we are genuinely tired. We're just genuinely tired. Being an adult, is it fun? Absolutely. But the cost of it freaking sucks. Tariff is a tax imposed by the government of a country or by a supernation union on imports or exports of goods. Besides being a source of revenue for the government, import duties can also be a form of regulation of foreign trade and policy that taxes foreign products to encourage or safeguard domestic industries. So basically, how does a tariff affect us as the consumer? Well, a lot of the goods and services that we obtain, and you can lift your headphones, you can lift your keyboards, you can lift pretty much anything in your house and see that the biggest import exporter with the U.S. is China, followed by Germany, followed by, I believe, Europe, some parts of South Africa. The difference between taxes and tariffs are: taxes apply broadly to a range of economic activities, income sources, purchases, properties, etc., and transactions within our country's borders. So personal property taxes, sales tax on clothes, sales tax on food, things like that. Tariffs are taxes specifically for levied imported and exported goods. So an example would be higher prices for imported coffee, higher prices for just say rice, beans, avocados, tomatoes, things like that, because Mexico is also someone that we barter and trade with a lot. So basically, it would be higher prices for imported and exported goods. Now, why is this bad? With tariffs comes inflation, because it's the rule of supply and demand. The greater the demand, the lower the supply. The greater the supply, the lower the demand. So what you're going to see in the next coming months, and I'm going to give it about 6 months to a year, is there are going to be less access to things that we typically would see overstocked, and the prices on them are going to be higher. For example, tomatoes and avocados. Just say the average tomato and or avocado today ranges between about $1.50 to, at the most, $4 to $5 if it's organic or what have you. Now, those same organic imported tomatoes and avocados with the new tax tariffs can cost you between, on average, $7 on the low end up to $10. That is how tariffs will affect you as the consumer. It'll provide a higher tax because in some way we have to make up for it, if that makes sense. According to Google, there are 4 types of tariffs. There's a specific tariff, which is levied on a product irrespective of its compound tariffs, which depend on the imported product's unit. And there's ad valorem, tariffs, which is the Latin word which means according to value. Hence, it's quite understandable that this type of tariff is applicable also based on the import value of products. It's calculated from the form of percentage rather than a monetary figure. For example, Japan levies a 15% tariff on all U.S. And lastly, a tariff rate quota, which essentially combines 2 trade policies, tariffs and quotas. It levies a specific tariff rate on imported goods up to a specific amount. For example, a country can levy 10% tariff on 5,000 bags, but when the number exceeds 5,000, the tariff rate will be increased to 20%. The most common tariff, however, is the ad valorem tariff. I got it right. Which basically goes according to value. Average tariff that actually applies to us is the ad valorem tariff, which is according to the value of the product. So that's just some of the ways of how it can directly affect us as the consumer. It's political corner, because I just feel like even if I can educate one person, somebody knows what's going on in the world who didn't know before and have a better understanding so that they know how to educate y'all and take y'all along my journey of learning as well. Mwah. Love y'all. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.